Hello, welcome once again to Bittersweet Tea 13. I'm your Mystic Gifted Oracle, the GEMSTAR. Thank you for your support. Thank you for tuning in. These are your completely, totally general readings, no signs, no time frames. Just 7 messages, 7 kettles. Choose your kettle 1 through 7. Pick your kettle and see if the messages resonate. Remember, the messages are general. They can go vice versa. And there's no time frame, past, present, future. If it resonates, then it's a message for you. If it doesn't resonate, then no sweat, no big deal. We'll catch you in the next tea session. So I am your reader this evening, the GEMSTAR. This is my channel, Bittersweet Tea 13. And these messages are totally different from the monthly, weeklies, mid-months. These are totally general readings. 7 readings in this live. Choose your kettle 1 through 7 and let's see what message is percolating. So Spirit, we are going to look into kettle 1. Let's take kettle 1 off the stove and pour the tea. What is going on in kettle 1? If you've picked K1, let's look at the situation. Wow, darlings, if you've chosen K1, we see some exes here or someone you've separated from coming back from the dead, okay? So you're getting unblocked. They're going to try to communicate with you or reach out to you. But K1, here is the tea the Spirit is pouring. When this person comes back, know that they're going to be saying one thing. They're going to be telling you one thing. But their intentions and their feelings are totally another. And on your end, K1, when this person comes back from the dead, right, starts reaching out to you, there's going to be a conversation happening here. Something in the lines of, well, I try to be your friend time and time again, but it doesn't seem to work out. So when this person comes back, they're coming back as they're trying to be your friend. So they're trying to open up the lines of communication once again, trying to have contact with you. And they're going to come in as extending the olive branch and extending friendship. But what's happening here, what's going on in the background with this person, K1, that you're dealing with, is that what they're showing you is one face and the mask is hiding another. So the mask is hiding the true intention as they're still passionate for you. And their true intentions is to get back together and have a committed relationship. But when they come back, this is not what they're expressing. And this is not the type of conversation they're having. What they're telling you is, well, I want to be friends. I just want to try to be friends. I want to catch up. I want to see how you're doing. And I was wondering if you would accept my olive branch. And here, K1, you're telling them, well, I've tried to be your friend in the past and it didn't work out, okay? There's always something wrong with the stories that you tell me, and I just want you to be real with me because you omit a lot and you tell a lot of lies. So why should I believe that you want to be friends. In the past, K1, the type of relationship that was happening here was one that was very frustrating, where there wasn't enough passion or chemistry. There wasn't enough confidence that this relationship or this friendship would work out. And because someone, you, K1, or the other person you were involved with, felt like this relationship, was doomed from the start, or someone here sabotages themselves in relationships, then their worst thoughts came to pass, right? There was a lot of jealousy. There was a lot of battles of the egos, battles of the will, a lack of confidence in the relationship. And there was a lot of fears and doubts in this relationship in the past, or this friendship in the past, that caused a lot of frustration. And that's why in the past, this connection ended. But now someone wants to come back and extend the olive branch and want to be friends. But their true intentions is to be more than friends. And K1, you're saying, well, we've tried to be friends in the past. Okay, we already see that we can't be friends. So, in the past, you've lied, you haven't kept it real, you really said some things that didn't fit in, okay? The stories didn't sound right. And maybe it's best that I don't take this olive branch, because how can I trust you to keep your word? But this person really needs stability in their life, K1. They're looking for stability. They're looking for security. But for some reason, they self-sabotage relationships and connections with all their doubts and all their insecurities and their jealousy and their issues. They sabotage the relationship because they go into a relationship full of fear, and that fear stops them from being vulnerable in a connection and really making a true deep connection. There was a lot of passion here. There was fireworks. There was chemistry in the past, but it lacked depth because someone here was confused, okay? They pretend to be your friend. They act like they want more, right? This is someone who tells you, we're friends, but every time you hang out in a group or you go out and you get attention, or someone, raps at you, wants to pick you up, talks to you, approaches you, this person gets jealous, right? They start acting up. They start acting shady with you. And you're like, what's up with you? Like, weren't we having fun? Like, aren't we friends? Why are you acting like a jealous boyfriend or a jealous girlfriend? This is ridiculous. So someone here really has deeper feelings than they're showing. So they're pretending that they just want to be friends, but they know they want more. They know you stir up their passion. They know they want a relationship with you. They know they want a second chance with you. They want to get back together. But they're afraid that, you're not going to have an open heart, because in the past they messed up, they lied, they told stories, okay? They omitted things, and you try to build a connection, but you can't build a connection on lies, on false images here, on masks, people not being honest and showing their true feelings. So why are you pretending to just be my friend when you want more? Like, just be straight up with me. Someone in Kettle 1 is saying, please just be straight up with me. Because if you really want me to give you a second chance and you want this reunion with me and you want commitment, but you don't want to talk about it. You want to tell me about it. You just want to act like you want to be friends. It's not gonna work. So someone needs to drop the act. Stop acting like you my friend when you're acting, like a jealous lover or a jealous partner. Either you want to be with me and you fess up and we make something happen, or you deal with just being friends. Okay? And stop acting up because you feel like you're not enough. Ooh, K1. All right, K1. But I tell you something, they're really passionate about you, K1. There's a lot of chemistry. When they think about you and they see you, or they look at your pictures, or they stalk your social media, they get aroused, they get passionate, and they think about reaching out to you, getting back with you, and moving the connection to the next level. So if you already friends with someone, and you picked K1, then pretty soon someone is going to be like, all right, this friend thing is not working anymore. I want more, obviously, because I'm getting jealous. I feel like, I'm not good enough for you. So somebody has to stop lying to themselves in Kettle 1. Let's see what's percolating in Kettle 2. What's going on? If you've chosen Kettle number 2, let's see what spirit has percolating in this kettle. What's the situation here? Let's see if it resonates. And if it doesn't, no problem. Catch you in the next sip. Let's see. So someone here, kettle number 2, wants you to give them a chance. Just one more chance. All right? Baby, do it one more time. Okay? Love is never enough. They just want one more time. Give them one more chance. Please give them one more chance. Don't close the door in their face. They are coming back, telling you that they were being unfair because deep down inside, they really care. They messed up big time. It's just that your love was overwhelming and it scared them. It overwhelmed them. Your love was too much. It was suffocating. It was too much. Okay? And they needed space. They felt, in the past, this relationship was toxic. Or K2, you felt like this relationship was toxic because the person wouldn't let you, breathe. So, yes, okay. All right, so if you chosen K2, what's happening in K2 is that someone here messed up big time. There was a third-party situation. There was obviously cheating here. The relationship was toxic, okay? Somebody thought the grass was going to be green on the other side. They went on the other side. They were celebrating that new connection, okay? And what happened? The same thing happened. What happened with you happened with someone, the next person, okay? The person they left you for, they cheated on you with. This person is obviously toxic because they're a cheater, okay? They want to come back, they want a second chance. And they already cheated, they're a cheater, they're toxic. And because they're toxic and they cheaters, guess what? Once again, they messed up and they're coming back. Because the grass wasn't greener on the other side. They made the same mistake. They sabotaged that relationship too. They were cheating. They were partying it up. And that relationship has ended too. And now they want to come back. This person is toxic. They have an alcohol problem or a drug problem, but they are codependent. They're controlling, obsessive, and, they're temperamental and resistant. And here they are coming back, K2. They don't want you to slam the door in their face because they know that that's what they deserve. And they know that that's exactly what you want to do. Maybe you don't even open the door so that they can have the satisfaction of getting it slammed in their face. They know that what they did was wrong, okay? Cheating on you, breaking your heart, hurting you, betraying you like this in the past. They know they hurt you. But they've realized since the ending of the relationship, they realize that they care about you more than they realize, Kettle. And now they fear that the connection is overwhelming, okay? So K2, when they're with you, the relationship is consuming, but in a toxic way where there's jealousy, there's secrets, there's cheating here. And this is, an obsession for them, K2, because it not only happened with you and them, but it happened in the relationship that they left you for. It's happened there as well. This person, it happens constantly for them. But now they're coming back. They want to start something new, but they want the relationship to be different because in the past, it was toxic. And they still have affection for you, K2. They still have this unconditional love for you, but it scares them. It scares them because it's toxic, it's consuming, and because they feel that way, their answer to that situation is, well, let me go jump into another situation, just get myself into a hotter mess. This person is coming back. They haven't changed, K2. They still toxic, they still cheating. They have obviously an addiction problem here. They like the bars, they like to drink, okay, they like to party it up. And their relationships suffer because of their partying ways, all right? Because their lack of commitment and responsibility and fidelity, okay? They love these lovers triangles. They love these toxic relationships. They're addicted to these toxic relationships. And that's why you ended the relationship, so that you can go the other way. But they're coming back. They want you to give them a second chance. But K2, they haven't changed. Okay? They have not changed. Let's see what's going on if you've chosen K3. Let's see. Okay, so if you've chosen Kettle number 3, what spirit has percolating here is someone coming around, sending you a message that they've been left, dumped, feeling alone, and they're wanting a friend. Okay? This person that's reaching out to you, K3, has taken a big hit to the ego, and they're in need of some refuge, K3. So they're wondering, to whom will they go to have their ego stroke? Will it be you, K3? Will it be someone else? They're looking for somebody who's vulnerable enough to let them in at this time because they need a boost to their pride, K3. So who is going to be their next supply? So if you've chosen K3, the person in K3 is looking for a supply. In K3, what's the relationship that's coming up here is someone that has just gotten dumped. So if you're dealing with someone who's just recently broken up, or there's an ex coming back, K3, know that this person is coming back because they got dumped. And they're just looking right now for a rebound. And anyone will do at this time. Anyone will do at this time. This person here is so desperate to get their ego stroke and get attention and get affection that they're willing to say anything. Okay? They'll marry you. They're looking for commitment. This person has been stalking your social media or looking at the pictures and the photographs. They've been nostalgic. They've been missing you, and you're going to get a message from this person, but only because they have gotten dumped. So they're not reaching out to you out of sincerity because they've missed you. Okay, they've only started missing you because they've gotten dumped and they find themselves alone. And when you get dumped and you're alone, the first thing you think about is the exes and start stalking them, looking for them, going through old photographs and wondering what they're doing now, if they're available, if they're not, if they could turn out to be a friends with benefits or one night stand or booty call. But someone here is not looking for a commitment. They just need a supply in the meantime while they get themselves back on their feet, while they get their ego fed. And once their ego is all fed and they bore with you, then they'll be looking for another supply. So every time they get dumped, they come back looking for you, K3. What you gonna do? Let's see what's percolating in kettle number 4. What's going on if you've chosen kettle 4? New love, kettle 4. If you've chosen kettle number 4, there's new love in the cards. There's no doubt that there's been a drought. If you've chosen K4, then this message is for those that have been without a love in their life for some time now. So there's been a drought. There's no doubt about that. But the time is near where love will call you out. Kettle number 4. Will you be ready? Will you run or will you run and hide, K4, and let true love pass you by? It's that time, if you've chosen kettle number 4, for you to make a new friend and fall in love all over again. It is fated. It is fated. If you've chosen K4, there's even the possibility of meeting someone new, and right at the time you meet someone new, an ex reaches out to you, okay? Because they're still sweet on you. They still like you, all right? But this ex, is narcissistic and self-absorbed, and they will love bomb you until, you give them the attention that they're looking for, that one-sided relationship. They want you to love bomb them and feed their ego. They still like you, but they like keeping their options open. Don't put it above them of them stringing you along or using you as a one-night stand. So if you've chosen K4, what we see here playing out is you meeting a new love and an ex coming back. But this ex, okay, is narcissistic, is toxic. They just want a one-night stand. Once they get what they want, after they string you along, they'll drop you because They like you. They just like you. They're not in love with you, this ex. They romanticize and fantasize about you. They're going to be asking for a date, but that's because they want a hookup, you know? One for old time's sake. So the ex will be coming back for, old time's sake. So what fate is saying here is don't lose out on this new love who can be a new friend and really be a true love and have you falling in love all over again for this toxic ex who's just going to string you along or who's just going to use you for a one night stand because they see you, as a lollipop. If you've chosen K4, new love is on the way. And if you have an option between new love and an ex, go in the way of the new love. And if you've been in a drought for a long time, K4, and loving hasn't been on the horizon for a while, well, that drought is about to be over because love is coming in. Are you ready for it, K4? Don't let it pass you by because you're waiting around for an ex or because the ex reaches out. For you, K4, if the ex reaches out, they're up to no good, okay? They just want the love bombing, and then once they have their fill, they'll break out. Let's see what's going on if you've chosen Kettle number 5. Let's see what's percolating if you've chosen Kettle number 5. So if you've chosen K5, roll the dice because love is a game of chance. K5 and playing for keeps is anyone's luck. Now, there's definitely lovers coming together in K5, but whether this will be a brief encounter or a or turning out into something real and long lasting is anyone's guess. But you will have fun if you take the chance, okay? So if you're willing to see whether something if you're willing to go into a connection without expectations, K5, then you are going to be able to enjoy this connection no matter how brief or how long it is, because it's going to be, a memorable one, a connection that's going to leave you with tender, sore feelings afterwards. There's going to be a lot of desire, passion, pure lust for you, K5. So if you've chosen Kettle number 5, the lover that's coming in has a lot of desire, passion, and pure lust, okay? You turn them on, K5, and they will become a beast with you. But they fear that as they get to know you, that's all there is in this connection: desire, passion, and pure lust. And that's why for you, K5, this connection may be brief, but it's hot, heavy, and passionate. Okay, so if you don't want something serious, if you don't want commitment, if you want want to live life dangerously and you want to have some fun and you want to take a chance, you're not worrying about where this is gonna go, you just want to live in the moment, then this is where this reading is going. Because the more you get to know this person, what starts showing up is the lack of compatibility. And so one or the other or both start to see that maybe all that is in this connection is sex and lust and passion and desire. Know, K5, that if you've chosen Kettle number 5, the reason why you're taking a chance on this connection not lasting long is because this person's heart, belongs to another, okay? Or your heart may belong to another, okay? So this is just a lover's meeting, Kettle number 5, because their love is elsewhere. And though they're attracted to you, you both know that one and the other can't stick around, okay? So this is going to be an amazing ride if you've chosen K5. And you're going to see each other maybe at another time or maybe never. But if you've chosen Kettle 5, these are definitely hot and heavy lovers, okay? Mistresses or one night stands or, connections where there's no commitment, there's no expectations, we're living in the moment. Someone may even be in another relationship or may be interested in somebody else and is not really committed or invested 100%, but they're invested in it physically, okay? Let's see what's going on if you've chosen Kettle number 6. Kettle number 6. Let's see what's going on here. If you've chosen K6, I know I'm not your cup of tea. I'm not your type, and you're not feeling me. All I ask is for a chance to show you I can be your woman or your man. Okay. So if you've chosen Kettle number 6, this is not, your cup of tea. So this is a person that you most likely wouldn't see yourself with. You wouldn't see yourself dating. But if you give them a chance, okay? If you give them a chance and not judge them and give them an opportunity, you may see that there's a lot of depth to this person, okay? That you can really make something happen with this person. If you've chosen Kettle number 6, what Kettle number 6 is asking of you is to allow yourselves to keep your options open, right? Keep your options open, diversify, date out of your comfort zone, not your usual type, because in that crowd, in not your usual type, you can really find someone where you can start, a new chapter of love and even wind up marrying this person. Because if you've chosen Kettle number 6, then this person is a soulmate, and a soulmate that holds the key to your heart. So you're meant to meet this person, but you might miss this soulmate because they're not your usual type. You're not really into them physically or, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. However, you're not clicking with them one way or another. Maybe you just feel them in the friend zone. But there's a lot of possibility with someone like this. Not your usual type. Someone you've put in the friend zone. This person is within your options, within your choices, but you're overlooking them because they're not your usual type. And they already know, so they've already spoken to you or have approached you because they already know that they're not your cup of tea. So in some fashion, way, or form, they know that they're not your type. Maybe they know the type of people you date or the type of person you're interested in or what you're looking for, and they know they're not they don't really fit the bill for you, but they would like you to give them a chance, right? Let them take you out, spend time with them and feel things out. And to your surprise, Kettle number 6, they may be your true love in disguise. So if someone that's not your usual cup of tea asks you out, then say yes and have some fun and try this new adventure on. Okay, because you're going to have a lot of fun and you're going to see that you guys have a lot of things in common. This is one of your soulmates coming in. So be lighthearted, feel each other out, find out more about each other. Things will be coming out into the light. You know, go with the flow, adapt, allow yourselves to be open, and see where this can go, because you'll be surprised, K6, where it can go. Okay, we even see wedding bells for K6, wedding bells. If you've chosen K7, what's going on in Kettle number 7? Okay, so someone here is crying out for help. Okay, so if you've chosen Kettle number 7, someone who has been stabbed in the back is crying out for help. They need a friend at this time. They need support at this time. So someone has been in a relationship that they have gotten backstabbed by this person. Okay, they've gotten cheated on. They've gotten dumped. And they're heartbroken. They're suffering right now. And they need somebody to help them out. So they're looking for someone who can be their only one. But for this person, Kettle number 7, someone who's very good in the bedroom is important to them. Okay? So someone who brings it on, is experimental, or, you know, is lustful in the connection, that plays a role for them. So the sex has to be good, K7. Thank you, Spirit. Woo. So it's important for them that the person they partner up with, that there be physical and sexual chemistry. Okay? So if they don't have that primal, basic, hot and heavy sexual chemistry with an individual, then it's not, you know, working for them. They're looking for that in their new connection. They also value love, right? They also value love and oneness and affection in a relationship, but the sex has to be good, or, you know, they lose interest, K7. This may be you, K7. It can be you, Kettle number 7, that, you know, if the sex is not good in the relationship, you know, you start questioning it. It's important that not only there be love and affection, but there needs to be, you know, lust and passion as well. And this will keep them faithful and loyal, okay? But careful, 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 Kettle number 7. You know, when this person is denied sexual pleasures, okay, when they're denied sex, then they tend to stray. So they have to be continuously satisfied whenever they're in heat. There's something else playing out here, Kettle number 7, where we were saying that someone feels stabbed in the back because a partner has become so toxic that they're actually getting physical, okay? Kettle number 7, there's something else going on here, that someone feels either, physically abused or sexually abused. Like, it's too much. Like, if you're not willing or you're not in the mood, let's say Kettle number 7, you're just not in the mood, this person gets violent, okay? And you can even feel raped by this person. And this is why someone is suffering in silence in a relationship. So if you've chosen K7 and you're in a relationship where if you are not in the mood, okay, to get it on with your partner, and your partner gets physical or violent, you even feel like you're being raped by them, this is the time to get out of that connection, K7, okay? Find someone else. Find someone else, because that kind of toxic relationship is only going to bring pain, even physical pain, heartbreak, all right? Or you can physically be attacked. You can get stabbed. You can get really, really hurt. So take your security and your safety seriously. If someone is being too rough or forcing you to have sex with them and they just can't take no for an answer, don't feel like you need to stay there because you feel like if you say no, they're going to stop loving you. Good that they stop loving you. Good. Get away from that. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. They're control freaks. They're dominating. Okay? And the situation can escalate. This is like, when a little playfulness, when a little experimentation in the bedroom gets out of hand, okay? And a person wants to see, what's next? Okay, I choke you with my hand. Let me see if I could choke you with a belt now. Okay, you enjoyed a slap. Let me see if you take a punch. Okay, it escalates. All right, and someone, is capable of taking this way too far. So if you're in that type of situation, exit to the left, to the right, but exit. And, another story that played out in Kettle number 7 is someone who's looking for someone that not only they can love, but they're also attracted to, right? They need to physically be attracted to you. They got to be able to look at you and, get all these hot and fuzzy feelings inside. And that's the only type of love they're looking for. They want love and physical attraction. And they will be devoted to that type of love. But, if the other story has played out, if you resonated with the other story where someone is getting out of hand with the kinkiness, all right, to the point of physically hurting you and attacking you, and you feel scared, then exit. This has been Totally General Readings, messages from the Kettle. Don't forget to check out also your mid-month April readings are up. So check those out. And until we sip tea again, be well, stay blessed, namaste, and ciao.